Okay, so this is the CAF president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, Senegal being stripped of the 2025 AFCON title. I give Sadio Mane the medal. I give the medal. I give Mane the trophy. But I have to follow the law. President Dr. Patrice Motsepe. Right? Okay, so Alexis Sanchez spoke about the Champions League, of course. The way it's looking now with Real Madrid and FC Barcelona possibly going out, it feels like Arsenal FC could win it this season. No. Arsenal we disagree with Alexis Sanchez on a lot of them. One, we don't agree with him that Madrid and FC Barcelona are going out. That is one. We think that the goal we don't also agree. Say Arsenal have already qualified. That's the second point of disagreement. The third point is that even if Barca and Madrid are eliminated, we still have teams which are playing better football at the moment. PSG, Bayern Munich, and all of them. That's more kind I disagree with him on all fronts. And Slot I think it's very good for us that we are still in the tie and that we can now bring them to Anfield. And we all know how much of a difference Anfield could make for us. Okay, but they have to improve.
Yes.
They have to improve. You can't rely on only Anfield and Kwan. Luis Enrique say, I thought we produced a great performance against a top opponent. And see, the first goal, I think the goalkeeper could have done something.
Yes.
Desaridio. Said there was some deflection over here.
Van Dijk said, I'm defending but deflection.
I think there was some deflection there. Okay, so Hansi Flick said we have the quality, we have the players who can change this, but of course, we have to fight. Diego Simeone, we knew that Barca creates with their high defense line, and we've been working on it well, but of course, you cannot take the red card out. It's a sound game, no kakra. But whether Barca...
Now, recently, Barca and Atletico, Barca find it easy, so...
Okay.
That is Atletico in the Copa del Rey.
Okay, there's something on Luciano Spalletti, a bit few so. Say the heckler say, oh, I will not play. And now there were some way be na and pay and no be catch him say. And I don't get them. So be a more when somebody had a chat with me, we'll be very close to the team. And I want us to look at the conversation. Probably which match, that's why I asked you to come. Which match I say, I want to read us the call. Say, okay, today. Okay. Or say, GM, boss, I said hi. After the meeting, Hull United had, they have decided not to play in the Ghana Premier League again. They met the playing body and told them. I'm saying really, they will have a press conference on Friday at the Hull Stadium to publicly do the declarations. Okay, and I'm saying not to play or say yes, please. Wow, how? They have told the players to set for clubs next season. They made some demands from GFA, and I'll say they claim no GFA official has spoken to them in an official position. So what was the news that Thomas on the boy and all that? So I said that's why I'm in a minute.
And right there, close sources in Yann and yet directly GFA officials and Mukasa, but they were using other high ranking members, some are government officials, any Hohoi for Nekasa, because of Honorable Peter Mewuntino. And there were names are Omobo Boy.
But GF in country almost say
GF official Biane Hoho in ending.
Okay, all right.
But they are using other people to convince them to.
Okay.
Matthew,
then there was no hope because every GF in a moon country says a Sawajuna. All my normal number change there. What position could they possibly have? Na bia baba isa asoma wa na wa na wo kan sa
ma baba isa on say entem because me feel say baba isa but say baba isa per se bi o twe me ben ho onim say at that moment me bu ofu so they have so long kasaba
so far
and
the position of the
Edin Kraba yes
Edin Bean
honorable
before the far
a through such channel now
no say
other names
no more send
you decision and that the conditions are that ombe back to Hoho Pando Stadium
na fe den na exercise
na omone 11 wonders game now Honorable Peter will say still or standing by decision
because the story is that no GFA official has spoken to them.
Say in America say
obika say no obi nkasa manwa.
Yeah, and direct.
You come in.
And say
at a certain point the parties should have some engagement.
Yeah, but on say antentamwa say na America no. Say baba say you Mr. Otuo so oni solo nkasa. Na solo still maintain ase
Anthony Bakoye ya
anyeyi. And say yes, say a mobile a one agina. Say bia somewhere more yes on be compromise their den.
Okay, because I baba ya was solo ko baby kono also no ba obi o baby me wa. Me be say me use no as ana
I no pack the car.
Okay, the baby packing the car man say bia asem bia ba wa. Uti. Na se bi o se baba nko kama na. O can do baby a Adongo Jansi. Let's go aside one.
Let's
solo confirm. Okay, you know, say no. So at some point in time, what about the two parties should have some form of discussion.
Absolutely.
So how many players next year? I say Akobase League on Friday, tomorrow. Press conference almost stadium to stadium. Almost stadium because the GFA for no punchy holes in the letter that they wrote. Meanwhile, Ghana set for a new head coach. Nearing conclusion, Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Adams confirms an appointment will be made by Friday, or at latest Monday. Okay, so no matter
GFA ministry.
Abrofuna na bibini.
Ebroni.
And bibini do
close sources say Paulo Bento ne stand it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Paulo Bento.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But I say all support to them.
We support them because was it South
Korea?
Or the South Korea PFU group.
Oh, okay.
2022, so.
Hopefully by this weekend we don't announce the coach. Latest by Monday we should be able to announce our new coach. We've come very far. They still have just few more to talk to between Friday and Monday. We should be able to let you know. Kofi Adams. Close sources within government indicate authorities are unhappy with the withdrawal of Hohoi from the Ghana, especially after investing $1 million in EGPL club ahead of the next season.
Yes.
And according to the source, government has asked the Ministry of Sports to seek clarity from the GFA regarding the situation when both parties meet tomorrow. Parties being Asia
GFA share Ministry of Sports. And commodity coach no but
we no be
PM yes because government are taking interest in Hoho United.
Okay. So the GFA is set to officially formally write to Hoho demanding the refund and return of all benefits received by their participation in the Ghana Premier League in line with existing regulations.
Yes.
Benefits
be omanya from
benefits be
sikasem ni bibia
e benefits
say to say $1 million ni free government okoye no
na some dey abobo
but say on say per regulations no say unya 1 cedi na e bo league no ambo awia na so mo bi ma e wo say 1 cedi no dey ade bre sana regulation it article 13 e wo
sir
I on ambiguous
what take
formal steps na mo
back to coach, you know. Or no, you know, say slang no. But na the man also can't.
Apart from to cook, where no.
Oh, man, so America.
Example.
Quite outline a clear tactical approach ahead of the side. Oh, good mind games. So our rules in Amdiabano, Article 13 way. A club shall be liable for misconduct if it withdraws from a competition after the fixtures of the competition have been published or the competition has started without just cause. Any club intending to withdraw from any competition must give a notice of its intention to do so to the GFA no later than 2 months before the commencement of the competition. Should the club fail to comply with the regulation, the association shall have the power to compel and such offending club to refund any expenses incurred and take such further action. Without prejudice to me, baby, I say ordinary in Ababano. We cannot read everything. Yeah. Okay, a club that fails to honor a sanctioned game in attendance. Okay, when we come back, probably we'll look at it. Me, who baby, are so very without first obtaining the consent of association shall not be allowed to enter the competition for a number of seasons to be determined by the GFA. And without prejudice to any provision of these regulations, the DC shall have the right to take the appropriate disciplinary decisions, including but not limited to an imposition of a ban or a demotion against any club which withdraws from competition or fails to honor any match without just cause. May also be ban officials of a club from taking part in football-related activities for a specified period. Then let's jump because who solo no. A club that fails to honor a sanction-friendly match shall be fined an amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis, and in addition be banned from playing friendly matches, both local and international, for a period of 6 months, commencing from the date of the match. We a friendly match.
Yeah.
If a club takes preparation towards a match and the match is cancelled by the organizers, the latter shall pay the club an amount of 5,000 cedis as compensation. Where the club proves to the GFA that the money expended is more than the sum of 5,000 cedis, the GFA may order the organizers to pay the difference in addition. So look, I mean, who?
Oh, what can I see?
Maybe on the venue near dinner.
Oh, Sam. What a young comrade,
friendly match include gala. Venue, send your venue or player license, any idea. My kind train, I think so. My king canning. Okay.
Oyerepa FM
100.7. Optometrist amankwa na mkoko no na sina baba
boss
yeah na fe yem fanche so ntem na yem na kanjina na je drinking water
abai no god nisa kan efe na ke bana na ide
ada efe na ide
na so blasters no wani edi echi blaster
957 kanjina na je drinking water baba yenkoi
walk up yenkoi
yeko
ano pay yema yana twefo ene yana tiefo nyina special good morning na yamama kwa ba biem emra sanso ye konko funkro na ensemwa edi adentete ensemwa epumfumpa onko funkro no ya de honsem atoanim ene anopai ensem na de edoson de dise fata se ohwe na otie ena ye de esumwo eye kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akan bunu pan ye tuebo ase confirm munumunu nyina ama ene anopay on Facebook Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, and answer Oyerepa Radio share na comment me ba na the boss player atunobwase akinkanina ama said SM and said efata after 25 years our boss of ye Spotify Campanun Atletico de Madrid Eshemienua Bansa Antimi Anti Ekarmopie Julian Alvarez and Alexander Solut and anya 2 goals Emma Atletico de Madrid Gerard Martin a player defender Emma FC Barcelona or say Emra na amya 11 nyamnyanum Ukraine na Barca e control game no bia huye na Emra Paul Kubasi every game num krano omunya chances bia office sa chances no na I was omutimi areto atenam diobeka and say am ready for the return leg na Emra na arehosemo Emra game no ba na wiye na Lamine Yamal ocha boy na said ye osigina ho okoha no aba ohun se onfi park no so enti anopay yebeko Spotify Campanun na fe yahwe Lamine Yamal ena akoto sede bia oko sujud no aha nanten kakra eni jeri okra ema Lamine Yamal video no ada so Diego Pablo Simeone manager ema Atletico de Madrid odia tudwa osi 23 matches ewo Campanun na 22 ningina monom eden setting bikra ebetime ahye Barcelona ewo ho especially am returning to the Spotify Campanun no amulusu game bia ewo ho ono as a manager are you happy with amotimba na manantenom eden de enra na ohwe omo highline no omo ye wonjuma ewo training grounds papa se Barca de differently a highline eno bebom enti enra Julian Alvarez nom the likes of Alex Baina nom eye wonjuma na o hopi se qualification there Atletico de Madrid ebetimi a qualify Adimola Lukman or say a massive game and oche supporters na was Spotify Campanun nyesebia omo okeke to dom bombo me ningina monom sa amutimi fa win na enya red card keke osi si awutim bia otimi ate 11 players ejapete so no be return atimi Arsenal entiwei enya red card no na ema Barca elusu ya Atletico emotimbo ena fake tactics a coach no ediko game no ena boya eman kunimdie by enom aya Adimola Lukman nensema oditudwan enne anopay hands flick on Lamine Yamal ose Ukraine na Lamine Yamal aya disappointed like everyone Barcelona bia enra na are disappointed ose a player he want to do more for the club or person or winning Champions League no ente kobani se kan na se Barca etifie against Atletico de Madrid na se walusua definitely obey disappointed namum ochemu se Barca ewo the materials Barca ewo the quality ombetimi ati ashe Atletico de Madrid ewo Metropolitano nyankopobua next week Ronald Araujo a defender Emma FC Barcelona eno se ono de onim Sir, I was Spotify Campanun, Sananka, among the 11 players, and every game no power, and Kalusu de Nadia FC Barcelona, and Betty Alusu game no, I'm a pass supporter Sancho, I'm a show Barca fans, se qualification there, Barca, and Sa Abeka, na Enra, na Barca fans, I amazing. I was Spotify Campanun, hey, I'm a Park and Suma, and a Numpani Dede, Nanya. Some ketwa enti yade atosom wey aye Spotify Campanun on Oyerepa TV and pay and a dozen beer aboma basa colors no left, right, center, north, east nina a basa colors and yaman fam amfa ama woman na Hans Flex Mark Pubela of it bench ebayem ebesi account be David Hanko and a film emra David Hanko Brian na went to be annual game no and on Hans Flex now say onya red card if we game no.
They deserve the red card. The goalkeeper plays the ball. It's clear play, and he stops it with the hand. It's double yellow, and it's red card and penalty. Normally, for me,
it's common sense versus the law in that one. So Atletico Madrid will tell you that the common sense says, and the context says that there was no pressure. Let's just retake the moment. And you're saying that the law says that if you hold the ball when this has started moving, it's a penalty.
Of course, he has the ball here. He played, and for me, it's clear. It's clear. He started the game, and for me, it's clear. I don't. Okay, it's like that. Is that I don't. You know, it's not about this. I think we have also a chance in Atletico. We don't give up, so we will fight, and we have the quality also to win there.
Since young give up, you better fight it. Ewo Metropolitano Adimola Lukman reaction after saying on any ranterum edin kudim ewo Barca to say and on the tuja.
Yeah, probably not. Not a good result, good performance from the team, especially not to concede there. That shows the work that everybody's been doing togetherness. So yeah, very good result. Yeah, say so. I think especially scoring after they've had a man sent off. I think that was key as well. Brilliant free kick from Julian. So and also the timing of Alex's goal in the second half. So I think like you said, it was good timing of things. Yeah, they're top team of course, and situations they put you in difficult moments, but you've got to dig in, be together. You get your moments, and when you get them, you have to take them. So we did today. Yeah, no, it's going to be a massive challenge, a massive game. We know that. So calm heads for sure. And, take every game as they come.
Na game back na aniwa hono aye Paris Saint-Germain. Emra amuche Liverpool Liverpool ekamienwa Liverpool antimi na game no ekwanya Paris Saint-Germain fans ewe kami team no ewe stadium ho na good day ni okra ya behwe kwanya fans no faso ewe kami amu team ewe stadium ho na eda report TV no so a we enjoy be and no play Luis Enrique at the Acheampong side no mentality enram na ewe sro papa from training our camp and a fit so attitude and mentality na a super and a dear boy man couldn't dem etime buy owie sansem nom and on say enra na mrantere put up a great performance na mrantere again a day no slow papa or believe says performance we are better our unfair qualification ebayem omodia and what an a slot at the Acheampong last season a Liverpool from a first so a qualifier HSA masa GDO or say our Anfield one our set Liverpool a peta ni motimbonum set Liverpool peta ni motimbonum we are two our set fansa who ambassador Anfield woman womba amaba qualification ebetimi akọ at the ama Liverpool omujina ye I said this Liverpool about quality so quality to fight so the time is not over and no I an a slot and in sama at the Acheampong and then an pay Kwalaskelia a player Emma Paris Saint-Germain at the Acheampong I say amu team na pikio and the amu pesa amu ye and say afi amu tuaso na UEFA Champions League amu team a different team and no I Kwalaskelia and in sama at the Acheampong and then amu pay Virgil van Dijk and the possibility of the second leg our Anfield and I'll say yes the comeback the remontada is possible Liverpool let me qualify at here and it's a fast bam and for better amatina for GDA at me aba sani manina woman second qualification there it is possible and a slot reaction after some omurusu to Paris Saint-Germain now for Mo Salah why man amo game no be ningina munum ochechemu
Paris Saint-Germain was by far the better team today. Could have scored more than 2 goals. But the good thing was that the players of Liverpool today showed fighting spirit, kept going every time almost every time when they had the shot. We had a lot of bodies behind the ball or protecting our box, which was necessary because I already said if you don't track back, if you don't run back, these players like the ones from City are able to hurt you a lot. And last season at Anfield, we played a completely different game. After 10 minutes, we could have been already 2-0 up. But we need to have A better performance, and B, we definitely need our fans to help us to create an atmosphere where we can rise to a better level than we did today. Now they have pace from everywhere all over the pitch, so it doesn't matter.
Virgil van Dijk, a captain, Emma Liverpool, and also after Sir Amutin Kugono, and some way, and I did a tour in Central Frame.
Tough work. What was expected? I think we defended with a lot of bodies around the box. Fortunately, the first goal was a deflection. We had some small moments on the break where we could have done better. Obviously, I'm not happy. Obviously, losing it, not whatsoever. The only positive thing is that we have another game to play next week. But now, obviously, it's a quick turnaround, and Fulham waiting for us as well.
How challenging was it?
Emma Yanin Jeddah, Sir Yalusu Tuna Paris Saint-Germain, we are not happy after a different day with our bodies, even their first goal, a true reflection, and a go on, a team, a buyer, a deflector, and a cocototsana, and a Virgil van Dijk. Now, I will see if more Salah struggles. Ayana and what Liverpool, Thierry Henry Daniels,
last year when Liverpool were struggling, and I've seen Liverpool struggle last year in a lot of games, 2-2, and things were not happening. This guy used to bail them out, and it happens to everybody. Numbers are going to drop at one point. No one is eternal. And so last year when Liverpool were struggling, and I've seen Liverpool struggle last year in a lot of games, 2-2, and things were not happening. This guy used to bail them out, and it happens to everybody. Numbers are going to drop at one point. No one is eternal. Apart when you're going to stop, people will give you your flowers, and as they should give most of life flowers, because it was an outstanding player for Liverpool, and he's still there.
Now Oliver Glasner or say and then one cry sir and nay akodano for baby cross onela media ma why na wing or ya dear na osi onimpasa na Michael Olise a good player and associate with Crystal Palace with the Oye with Bayern Munich.
You alluded to it there. You take pride in the achievements of your players and your former players. You were credited with reinvigorating the injury-affected career of Michael Olise in the short time you had with him here. Are you surprised about how everyone's talking about him now as potentially the next big money player?
I'm not surprised, because I could see it on the first day when he was on the pitch, because he was injured when I arrived, but then and he had a huge impact in our game when he was fit and he was still in 22 at this time. So, and I watched yesterday's game against Real.
Now Alexis Sanchez, I'll say, Sir Otuo-Acheampong Champions League na e kamia Sir Madrid and Barcelona nyina possibly amo FA Champions League num se no kokobane sa ofi se e was Arsenal etim ati afi UEFA Champions League num eno yen semo a oruano ati atudwa enne anopay UEFA Europa League quarter finals enra Sporting Braga ene Real Betis about 1-1 na game no eba na wie yem ena Manuel Pellegrini ati atudwa se ontimin kasa oye happy na enya 1-1 ena na opɛ de na onim and say at least game no I was say enka owene Manuel Pellegrini de atudwa say amu kofie na fe amako prepare differently Betis ebe qualify na Ricardo Horta a Sporting Braga forward or the atudwa or say they are up against Real Betis side omo a lot of quality enti adia I was say amoyem and said demoye ofie no amo pesa amo qualifier I was say amo pojam and motimbonum and Bologna and Aston Villa bebom 7 p.m. na Unai Emery Aston Villa manager or say Bologna forum omunye team kitwa. This is a Bologna team oshe Roma Vincenzo Italiano and in Amranterum Masa I'm about 3 finals in the last 3 years inti sa okopo now one day Toma DFM ebetim ayo time I'm ready for Bologna 7 p.m. Unai Emery DM and Vincenzo Italiano I say and then the boys no and yes bia quadrisembia or pet no so hard work and tactical discipline. Betime as Aston Villa and them Elfie Unai Emery preview the Europa League quarter-final first leg against Bologna. Yense Unai Emery. enti uno emidiem enom FC Porto and Nottingham Forest bebo and then eno aye 7 p.m. na Igor Jesus aye Nottingham Forest forward odia tudwam o say ama prepare pa aye gamer eda ama kuma so sadia ama pe afi league no anya sa and Nottingham Forest ensa ekan wo so in the UEFA Europa League awesome amatime approve something Victor Pereira aye Nottingham Forest coach or say was study SC Porto one team nom Estadio do Dragão from Antenom for the first 10 minutes udia gra on the punish enti on the ball from 11th minute econom get no was a boys the chance be about amatime at Tottenham and no I Victor Pereira ninseba or there to jam and now I'm a pay Seko Fofana I Porto midfielder I say I'm ready for Nottingham Forest differently and again no about the name say I'm a qualifier I'm a Tiffany there I was say I'm a team qualify Luciano Spalletti Sam or the proposer I come FIGC no nanisam to FIGC mina tiawa momianko echia ho na yanhwe the basis and kodano sa YouTube forum yami ani kom ho se me ani kom ho a se 12 years nia Italy enko World Cup no very soon ye de kom ho a ye be ko World Cup no bi ano aye Luciano Spalletti to FIGC na we aye special Mr. Edmund Aka or general manager Emma FC Summer Test in 1996 or set neba Edna Boatema Aka Uko School our University of Cape Coast or say happy birthday. So from Mr. Edmund Aka, general manager of FC Summer Test 1996 to Onwa Neba Edna Boateng Aka Uko School University of Cape Coast. Happy birthday. Nini na for ni so ade honu na emrem. Yeri see na for boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong and any able team nom and play dear etodwan our Champions League in Ghana and Sam amaba aba papa mu at the amount in the meantime ye dim komo sima do aba ye ba to aso na me say a Bayport Savings and Loans Bayport Savings and Loans and mini aba ho fenaba and me bra Michael so aba enti ene de nim say obi be ka metare ni sa na hwe Bayport no abusia ye sika kura bia bebre okroma ho na ya oda no pa bia ya na me ka chew en konkwanchen bia me mfa so kwana ne wa chenchena ko Bayport Savings and Loans for aso ye na amonji sika no emfa emma bia ya omde kwa omunya so mfa so na oba mereka kra o prosika no wonsabeka nti meko Mr. Michael any miniaba no na anopay ye din kom Mr. Michael good morning
baba
oba yes dear awon fe se won ye nti Mr. Michael obi busa masem na no o se ede na eda sronko ewe money other savings and loans in temwa mo dia mo magya mo na so a besine na no ikura sikasem ye di okroma na bank lo ayo tutun yi mo dia mo gya mo na so ede na the reason no
baba that's Bayport Savings and Loans denti ama yegusu ejina yanan so se yenyu apa ebendo nyina ye no enti na ama customers no omanya areshem wo mo ebendo nyina no omode yedi nketa ho enti na ama yaba fa no enti Bayport yaba 23 years in the industry. Bayport as a global company meka global company am pesa me chese we Ghana efia no ma other countries no we are located in 9 other countries enti Ghana nkoa na yewo other countries no so esanse yenyu apa ede di bebre nti no Bank of Ghana am accreditation because baba me no nyina nim say wadwuma nso ne anya de a Bank of Ghana regulator
as a money the Bank of Ghana jimatum
okay kama nti e o certificate a ye de eye adwuma yesan part of eye adwuma ko a ye bo amanfo ana depositors sika ho ban nti me kan portocasam say we are part of the institution that protected depositors fans.
Okay.
Bayport. The entire come for a marsh for ne a tier for an oppress. Rana fixed deposit investment. No, run on baby no munya in see where Sene Fatan said. Bayport fixed deposit. No, what of Casamia a safe. Safe is a what is cannibal tour. And was a bia
Opuputi. Oda was Oda.
Will be Belmos a. A scarecrow look out to Mediaco to Bayport. Say. Bosumba konuso na me kasa bia me ko iskana so me nsabe kan na Bayport fixed deposit na e safe to this scanner ba estro bia eni achi eno anso benya akokudwo na this scanner ba beto so 1 month na obey 1 month na beso no obenya alert ewo o message say aya principal no eni nsi ho a ye no agree no bo nse ni nyina e da account nim na afi de wa at well no what transfer sikan de do obiom Bayport fixed deposit is flexible. The flexibility is say oba ye nshell say chinchina ye 1 year. Ubetina ye 1 month. Ubetina ye 3 months, 6 months so there or na 1 month 1 year so there on. Until yen say a biom nesan say ye nipa ni nim say emergency e won into 1 year and afi ba ko na ye. Na bia otwam kakra. Na so pescan bi attend ohun Bayport why not use sikan bema now they are attending sample abasa emergency number na sika button now they beto on opening na akra akwa ye wade nya dia esan se scan eyo de na wa na de bent ya de scan bema na o de akwa akodi ojuman ebiom so Bayport your interest rate no competitive ya ambese me chance rate ya de bema wa o hwe ana wa o tie no sa rate no ko ba bia unya we nyina account na Bayport yegusu ejina ya nanso when it comes to the savings and loans now ebiom we investment na NCA your mouse certificate e dia dance say principal we na wo dia ba say o ye na 3 months project
ya ma obi obehwefo se bia o Mr. Mike say anadokas
sa pepe
so say o ko wa o mere na afi na o ko chinchin bia o ko adokas na o ko ukwa Mr. Mike hona uko right
ndasa say oba na o ma so a ye ni edi nkomo enye se bia ba investment na we ntina ayonkofa na esi yenye nsa e o ma ye fraud check up on you say normal ecosen e bia nkomodi die nim kra don say onipa na ka che say o mesan wo additional funds bi kra wo ntim be say be ye additional investment akonya wo a na ya chie mu achensa akonya no wo ntim investment no timi ye no multiple pepe Eye Kumase Bayport here service center no ewo amakom udi traffic light on pepe a honeo edun so sales center na ewo Malcolm traffic light on Ghana fa nyina so all the regional and district capitals no ope Bayport achia kwa ye wonom ye the numbers no ebetutwa nti ahwefo na for 88 no ma frɛ no mo hia further clarity bia na ya ye nsa pepe amon
Dokas
yeah mechiachia etiefo ne ahwefo nyina ene ye client ayene omo de dwumedie numbers ya me de tudwa yi obetimi afrɛ emu bia na onye de enkomo okay obetimi afrɛ me e was 055 811 9281 055-811-9281. Ubetimi Alfred Daniel, it was 0244-598400. 0244-598400. Ubetimi Alfred Michael, and so was 0242-288-915. 0242-288-915. Afen so baba kakra me so me de be kan question ne ho no.
Ya ma me na e ma me fo no mo dwom no na mi kodwom no anam no mu di nkomo so mo pe video obi wo ha kakra ka pe bi di sika akosi e so de ba Bayport na mo nhihye ne tse ya ma me fo ne ti
ya nhihye ne de eye boko na ya ma me fo a omo dwom a omo di dwuma no do omo ye dwuma e wom se sika ene mfaso e na omo pe bet me advice say omo sika na omo di sie baabi no e do omo savings account ene current account mu no mo njai ntumu saa say ye pesika enti ye sie baabi usie no pe financial institution a eye credible nafa invest na ma wo sika na wo pe na wo saving eno nso enya emfaso ema se wo de two savings account sa na se when invest emfaso bia amaso ma it's no advice am de be mom say do omo ye adwumaden ebo adwuma say omo sie sika ma omo daach but omo sika na omo sie ma omo daach no so no omo invest na sika na omo save no so no enye investment ema dey enye adwuma ema omo ma emfaso enye dey emeka ho enti no de me so me de be ma ye maamefo a ewo dwom ne ho na afen so no Bayport ye zero charges. Say we invested 10,000 only for 3 months. 3 months no, and your interest no so a fixed. There is nowhere obeba ebeka say no shishe say oba a swat there be a fixed interest and I obenya inti said the no can say ebi amount say na obenya ewa usika we so principal amount we so no and one na obenya ne pepepe enti no. There is no charges on it. And in case of emergency crime, so now we'll terminate here and also cry and charge for penalty. If he says can a wow dear and also they to what I say. And I went to me and train also crying and say yeah amount interest and also yeah calculated the number of days as can be di where you ho near house near amount who be and no more be a bemumbu and a Bayport so dear. Mwaka say I told him so amonye more research kakra. Na munhu the credible institutions amode musika bede ebeko emfa nko ba bi omo ba ye enche ye na bi oma beba no mo abedada wa beju sika minim say hu enkofo bebremu because of experiences bia omanya but Bayport de ubusem na wa kasanso oyo researcher minim say obi ani ho a obema yen adanse bonni say ode ni sika beto ho emre ne so ye kra wa nya ne principal ana interest ebi ensida it's and I returns so the day na on sabe can we interest any both your principal it's no kakra me so me de beka Michael de no ho na ye di nkomo enu meguso ade numbers so atudwa nti obi wo ho te mu oye bibi na adwen anhye da man nkomo ne so sa emre be ma afre numbers na ene ye ntwetwe nkomo 055 811 9281 and I'll bet me a Fred Daniel so 0244 59 84 00 bet me a Fred Michael and so 0242 288 915 0242 288 915 the numbers mu bia ofra ubenya yen ene ye di nkomo na afei ya show the right way a ube invest ewo osika na eda ho na amfaso bia emma so no thank you
damake ko
baba e redase okay ko so akasa amanfo enya gda ewo investment or mo person mo ben because Bayport there will be tried and tested into sika eda baby a onyansi ho ana onyamfaso bia no I recommend them say Bayport near me account amount, but I didn't say yeah investment near amount because day in day out inflation our system so sikan one for NCA baby abenya infaswa na always to sikan until I can farm a man for some run normal MBA business
okay all right until Bayport savings and loans nane omunkonko dijuma ombeboa amosika sem ejeje Mr. Michael and Docas and Ote omunkan friend numbers no nane mo enin komo emra omasori yeko na dia kanyina etimi atoaso bobibi
right enti ye toaso ede amamo ede efri hanom na afi yewia na Mr. Otuo ene abadwafo no abeka ho na ensem ni mu nchemu nyina aba show ne so ene anopesto today sports live on Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Pepsodent Charcoal Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste eno ene beboa etiwanum ema sefe ema enka efri wanum ba no eye de eham fluoride natural charcoal lemon mint zinc ewomu eboa yesene papa afa green tea herbal extract Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste mu my gums nya ho de na me cooling sensation Ghana Dental Association approve as a Pepsodent no any aposia ebeboa pa Pepsodent every smile matters. Aiming Scientific Hospital eso say fa stroke ya de bra fa wo hun sembra fa chronic disease or infection ebro ma say omo ena ebetu ase e de ama na onso wanya eye ahoto ye tiani say ye the science era ebibidro ye emu enti no ba wo ya de na de ba no onsan emfa nko machines awodo ho a ebe friw na ya de chrono eyi abeto machine so ye de no ni bi kan a obenya ayaresa. Aiming Scientific Hospital yo kuma say atwema tachiman kwada so fun ase kwan so other branches ewo Ghana eye dum wotwe eho nyina ode oyade ba ubenya ayaresa ewo 0277001234 0277001234 and Aiming Scientific Hospital and Kasabosom Chinra Bank PLC eboa usikasem ebetumpon omo loan services ahodo a ubebi account now this katum wo ho a o qualify say loan no ye ma be loan bi a ope e de akodi ujuma no Bosomtwura Bank PLC ena ema obie kontena se omo ewo ho na head office no ewo other branches bi wa tonso agogo ja cheche de ahenema kokoben edwena se ebu akwa atonso bokro Aputo Jamazine Fiakobi any Abinchi Market Frebo Somtwe ewo 0508 64 2705 0508 64 2705 Kangen and Najek drinking water alkaline water ni pH ewo sropa onom ekoni paduani ma eyi acid ni nyina edi free ema alkaline kwatremu a yade entumi ene uni asie o liver o kidney ene wakoma ebenya ahoden a kanjini nsuo no eno ena ebebo apebi toy nenonom na nipadua no enya ahoden Brema UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santasra na ba Pakiki ewo stadium na Sumankwani Junction ewo Ashtown nsuo ni P ewo ho 0241449191 ena 0507 379474 ene kanjini nkasa Apomode Herbal Clinic and yadie last stop anyhow glaucoma, pressure, cataract, eye syphilis, long and short sightedness or the kwa ombeye ho adwuma wani no ebe hu ade ebiem for diabetes ko blood pressure, hernia, ulcer, gonorrhea, candidiasis, waist pain and afi goiter eye kompo Apomode Herbal Clinic etu ase e de amount Kumasi Sofola Soja for Kwan so ho and Omomoni Assemblies of God asori no edian we from 0551 098961 0551 098961 Bosch Digital Satellite ML Decoder o de mount TV bibia o TV ni subia no ubenya bi na wahwe game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurants, individuals momra na majimu decoder no ebi ewo Bosch Digital Satellite installation area na recharge area kamo packages very affordable individuals mom 33% discount on decoder na auto na wa recharge no Bosch nko na mouse akwanya no Abrepo Junction ship mueho na Bosch ewo 0200 05 0848 0200 05 0848 now ne Bosch Eddie Nkomo Infinix Smart 20 phone papa phone se obi agye atum o charge ne battery eche papa udi nkomo phone ne so a kasa no emu da ho e na obetum de phone no aye nioma bebre abomu a phone no freeze ne memory no wo soro papa obetum de nyom movies ene bibia person de to phone ne so ato so a eso enyama Infinix Smart 20 ne bo ewo form ra Infinix shop bia ne pe Smart 20 ne bi now so use eno ene phone papa Infinix the future is now grow find about tonic no mojadru a onomu a ubedidi ye obeda ye mojadru a onomu a osori ano party se nipadua no ahoden moja entumi nante wontini ma block onum grow finder ebe yi blockage ni nyina na moja no asane ye wontini na nipadua no etumi aye de esese eye oba ubu nsa ohaw ewa akire grow finder dro no ebe siesie onsabu na ma moja no etu dodo otai etis wayase eka odwe wa bra onso wanya omenses anase ode ene kra nsisi so ma wa grow fine herbal tonic eno ena ebeboa papa me wa cho ope edro bi ato a misi eba kolinake ba smart eba Freddy Mens apidang pure leaf eho nyina akwa obenya bi ato afe dodo no ena ofa digital bar clinic kuma say amakom run about Bank of Africa and ope grow fine elho 0244 596532 0244 596532 edek SM Bites eboa ema yatinka ekosoro ono ho kanite untumi ni ndin hyiamu ni nyane se wabre na no me yonku bi no ka chem se ei sa ware enye easy o na o ware mfie kakra ni no ase one ne yere ennamu nsem no chese sote aha empredodo no sote ni nyane sa yi so one ne da sore ni ade nam se krache pe edek SM Bites ni bi ono mu ade bia wo ye ready o yire ho mfunu da ukunu ho mfunu da epeja libido no e ma tenka no ebamu a utumi efaya kama eyi we sperm free or low sperm count eyi ni free or na fe premature ejaculation so eyi ed free or herbal shop chemical shop e o manga na mba bia be rebi bi o ho o pedodo afre edu herbal clinic e wo 0243 989 368 0243 989 368 ave 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 edek SM Bites drono ofra ubenya bebre ede akofie de edi wie no ABA Herbal Clinic software rasta software 3 days ono na so na okwa na wa mo adro na ode agu aduane madi adro no o drink ode bi begum na wanom ana sensu a onom na ade bi agum adro ne nyanyono odi gu aduane na odi kura oti aduane de kama drink ne kura de gumu a ma taste ne ye kama de ma na aduro no ye sa no na ekọ wani no enti ne so na ekọ ani ne enti ne so a ekọ kwaye so adwuma se de be ya wani no a enhu ade yie wani no a problem eba so eni yade e na ahya ase ba kane na okenkan kama sei o kenkan a na ABC unhu ntworo no kura eyie kane no ani unhu ade yie wa akire pa isa ade no eben okra na aye din se ubehu ABA Herbal Clinic omo ebeye ho adwuma kama ed amount menstrual disorder hypertension prostate liver any kidney related disease nyina no ABA Herbal Clinic etu ase Kumase kwada so dwena se main market akire ho ho na omo Kumase Doma Increbeneza preschool ebe apia kubi cold store ewo ebnada jome ho so behu ABA Herbal Clinic free suffer rasta 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 0502 812 161 na ni omo edi enkomo boss player tenase show no eto
okay so me da say masemasi asema hono say blessing kwaten
okay
na wo for ehwe no mu blessing edi mfie dun son na blessing no oye ni petuntum one da so yes blessing kronom solo nanim kronom butantia the very be kronom butantia on the 7th of April 7th year dabe and na 7th to be Tuesday and Wednesday and rechi and 9th and Tuesday no and na be dumienu ewia na blessing efifie baby okodi obi en free o maaye o maaye bibia blessing I say blessing no se be nsa nifa ontimi mfa anye hwe e na otogusu wo ne nine so nifa say stroke kakra baba wa wonya kran kama stroke anyojo aha anyojo na enya no anyojo yare sa na omo frɛ no na ntino o ma ya mu
so mu he picture no
mo se bacho wa nya yi no bacho mr bacho munti mu mienti asem no 0546 wa hu abaya yi wo baabi se bia ya bi oto fom na sori ekura ye ne na bibisa momomode na blessing fie dunson 0546 111214 0546 111214 and 0554 67 0554 62 627970 0554 627970 and I report to the nearest police station and our boy repair ofra the behe blessing now for Nabushia phone number near 0546 111214 0546 111214 and I say 0554 627 970 0554 627 970 say blessing enjoy area kakra buy few dun so enti ni nifa so no hoden enihum papa na momma ne nsa ene ne nan na momma ne hu blessing kwaten na awofo en na wase edase babo ti enye na yenye headline kamen o ya advert am obi ana ejedi we ho ade ne go animu bibia ngu animu ho
ade a okopedi ato na e advert de unya bi nto de anya
wana ka je
unya bi nto Ghana
wana ka je
unya bi nto Ghana
wana ka
oh so unya bi
my new definition of advertisement
yes
there are things they advertise are yenton
okay so in relation to the show there say de ukrum ha ebia o shama ya kono influence obi amana koto bi
there this is another branding class because anya de nyina ya advertising eton
Matthias say NGOs come here advert
but
in the context of it having an effect here no and in general no a South Africa product and Ghana the target audience no
you see advertisement is when you want to give prominence to what you omo eba social media omo chapter no match omo ton dey Obu you only displaying now on gas
what target
invitation to
the target audience
omo jago to Facebook guy o don
ejina star me no Dabi ebia say
o de wa anya hwe
Dabi ebia say there metwa ma shirt metwa bibia to there is always a hidden motive.
No, you want people to know that you are wearing a good shirt.
Exactly.
That's all. Unka so be me hwe.
So I'm uplifting my image.
So you are uplifting their image. And
I wear Ghana product.
We won't pay you a dime. Ho United hit back at the GFA. Dama.
Where they proper. Logo do quay now.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing say F4 ebe try come Ho United for some for 1 million naira.
But are you doing the right interpretation of the law? Money lawyer for Nkasa wo. And some say una mo dey ba no. And tisao.
Sir.
And
say you say na no do so for Kasa say. I said na explicit.
Money lawyer for some Nkasa kakra. Nana yes is fambo onye osebi onye mrani muni. Tete yin tie. Bible speak to the lawyers, they will give you another understanding. And a typical example one lawyer gave me, I'm not saying it's right, and say into Obey Juma Oyerepa. No boy. Oyerepa for say so Uja Juma Busuno Amoya Mania Busumi Minu. No Uja Juma no qua. Ya dear Bia in Piao Car Busumi and Sana Ebedis be a few was sign. Oba Juma Oyerepa for say and also will be doing studio kwa ko tena ma nka bi
ninka
ukoko bi tata wo fa na tata na so onya adwuma eno no metwa so mo jibi afi ho
nse wo na so onya adwuma
no
bottom line is
no emrante sao that's time some come we say emra is interesting somebody's action or inaction and a man can say onya adwuma ni bi so you cannot ignore that
but you sign to not considering those actions no
I'm no lawyer for Nkasa. I don't think it's that explicit. The law will look at reasons why you left. And I gave Solo an example. You see a Juma who no monsa. No man say be you.
Okay.
You were in a condition of course what Tanzania be mad drip as they said mount sanomansa. Yes I will be. Na so be adwuma na her boss say enza wonu you were there. So it is not as explicit as they are saying. What I say, you have to justify why you should get the money from them. And go for incite fair play. Say SCCA into no mubim. So first, let's finish with the issue of SCCA no. And sana, what we catch and say for Scabra. And do they say what time no? Yeah, the Kume do team you grab because you this car. The moment we have both sides, Munana do Moka football, and I'm no lawyer for Swakasa.
We are giving Kotoko up to 12 o'clock to act on the Hibejeu issue, or our lawyer will take up the matter. Hibejeu manager to Kotoko.
Say the issue where?
Enrana, Abanti Bikoka said Kotoko biggest problem is Hibejeu. Now, on until the Kotoko Bobo no Montimisha. Na Okasa Nanye ni agent in the day. I'm say Hibejeu cannot be the problem at Kotoko. And you know. I say Hibejeu Kotoko player Bobo so
can't say no. Oyejuma Kotoko.
There we only
Kotoko for next man.
But Kotoko protecting the player
Hibejeu. Question now why
there be won't mean Kasa Kotoko for next man.
And Oyejuma Kotoko.
But Mpakoni is one manage player or Kotoko.
And they saying
when Hibejeu
and you know say no for me question back whatever. Ombeka se Kotoko ayede so mu take action na
Ombeka Kotoko ase o mato Hibejeu ajejemu
na omo ye the management no omo dey kan to na jejemu
enunti na
why wouldn't they react to what the guy said
enunti no mo say Kotoko he said ya wo Hibejeu won nsem una ukra no
headline
enti no mo hwe na mo mo ne ho ban na mo ma obi a say the brand Hibejeu
now when the first the first responsibility on me no buy the agency they have the first one. Time normally we see time come Kotoko warning no. Now some react to the guy.
But Nana Pinka from
because Nana Pinka has things that Kotoko should also where Kotoko player.
That is it.
So don't go and warn them. Unim asem kan wa ka tire nipa kro no. The only din komo na.
Komo de menina di and menina di komo no menina kasa no pa.
Ya na muntu omufo. Ya you advise them. Some of them omo frem mo sem betu omufo but muntu omufo na mo no makoya adwene wo nsem no and as I omu bebre
asem no mu di yaw pa o. So Kotoko should be able to protect their player.
Say ti hey Harry obi aka ho asem o de say am o de o abusuanfo ene no ma be mo de power for one say mo anka bibi na that time no de ma wo no anka bibi sent sai yankwa o de say carry na ya umpe ntina
pressure is on House of Folk. They don't score and we make them feel we are too
good
and we coach na Najeman and so Edia on also so Ediaba and so no. We are not yet ready, but we win the World Cup. Honorable Kofi Adams. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams.
Also we win the World Cup.
Yes.
What voice?
Oh, your voice.
Okay.
Your voice.
So Ghana will win the World Cup. No, can diagram now was it?
That be
a hypothetical statement. BOBB and I say
that hypothetical. I say anything.
Oh, so hypothesis there. As we had been assumption.
That be or see.
And oh yeah.
And no man would do a community. Ghana be call fan and po World Cup no play bit imagine.
Okay. Change Ghana for this IPE. Be see en munyam. E wo kwan bebre so.
The FA will announce a coach by Monday. And so Honorable Kofi Adams will make a hint of when we will finally see the Blasters.
That's fine. Go for coach that I feel now open no. I feel now go for coach. Oh when you work up more coach. Okay. All right. Ejedi.
No.
Doso.
And run Liverpool for the Shedani and Yadring, but I'm sure say your boy and most of them are.
But some we are deal and
David so to a team that
first go no buy and they had you know.
Team when a single shot on target today in an entire 90 minutes. Born mention common as a crack.
And no coach and say Anfield will help. He's very short on target.
Yeah, that was what happened between Liverpool and
but I don't know. Do baby almost statistics. You need do baby so.
Yep, no to young match in Mankasa. Adia Baku ye clear. Liverpool ye club omunya butrema coaches. And here one. Number 2, slot ADD award the in the last season. And yes, sir, from all angles, I'll be analyzing Liverpool free. As a coach in your permanent. But my mouth picture be that after 31 matches last season in the Premier League, made the can Liverpool accept. So focus on Liverpool. Therefore, for other clubs. After 31 matches last season, now Liverpool 73 points in the league. Now this season, after 31 matches, Liverpool 49 points and plus of 8 goals. So last season, Liverpool plus of 42 goals. This season, I drop about 8. And from 73 to Mr. Otuo, 49. Liverpool lose 24 points after 31 matches between last season and this season. And here back. So in terms of performance, because it is clear for everybody to see what is happening at Liverpool. Now, point number 2. The development of the team. There are stages clubs go through. So there are times over more than last season. But this season ever drop it. Ubi better was if free say. You heard team no ebi I turn certain key players. That is number 1. Maybe they failed to replace the players I turn. And here point number 2. On say you turn players. Ebi I ain't mean ko Toby Emba. Until point number 2. And Ebu Hamilton, you are starting a whole new generation. In the case of Slot, no problem. In the case of Slot, Liverpool and Tom, their best players. There were 3 players and Liverpool for Yem Shishomo, Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah. Liverpool to me didn't keep 2 of these players. Now, Obit said Luis Diaz or call Bayern Munich. Any Obit said Trent or call Madrid no. Liverpool for an instant replacement in the Maomo. Into option number 2 near say Tom Kra, young Kofe Bimbano. Liverpool are yes at the end of this season. Because there is a Kitike, there is Isaac, Edema Liverpool in terms of attack, players a coy, and there is also Florian Wirtz, I'll buy. Then Jeremy Frimpong for Trent Alexander-Arnold. And these are players who check quiet Liverpool fast so tall montem. To sometimes that timing new players never create an effect on the team because we near pre-season. But with the exception of Isaac, transfer and drag Liverpool for normal signings and tem kakra. They went straight in, they splashed the cash and all the players nearby. Into ding. So benya an ideal reason to defend Coach FN Slot. Now, replacement of players you can't wear. The old pillars are never Liverpool. No. This season, majority of them are failing. Salah the Edaho, you to enroll Salah crowd they give no coach now for number. And here back. Then you talk about to be Van Dijk. Van Dijk to will drop it completely. Though Van Dijk issues, but Van Dijk, the rate at which the system exposing to an because as a coach, sometimes some of your key players need drop here. You create a system to accommodate them. Send your more exposed, no deficiency, and you're clear. Because once your big players start failing, you team need failure. No. It's necessary Slot team a way of accommodating Salah, despite the weakness of Salah, because he so on fear calling him. But dear Salah 1 year, he's an elite finisher. And it's our work rate, no. He take ons coming deep. Na corner say won't mean because we need the energy. No. What do? You create a way for him. Now when you are watching Van Dijk, he does very well with communication, leadership. But at dear Van Dijk say near SM2, he has a problem with his energy. Into Van Dijk beam say right back nako. Van Dijk enko cover no right side ho. and our left back na Van Dijk and Van Nam so too he gets exposed. But say oh bono as ebia your uncomfort by adwuma no prepare that job becomes a bit easier for Van Dijk. Coach didn't mean yes idea no. Gravenberch last season one unsung hero of Liverpool near Gravenberch. To this season the other idea say Liverpool for be slot atena. Now so team we almost had their manner. Instantly they need another defensive midfielder because Gravenberch has been a complete disaster this season. Now, your best player which is Szoboszlai. I hope someone else about the crying too. On said who be close and the branch neighbor. And it looks like you can't find something positive to defend this manager. Inti adia abuana na say Liverpool club omunya abotrema coaches and number 2 or say did your head in last year. And yes sir, and in any team from resource, team improvement, team building, development of players, being competitive and go be abeshe biano. And see a jack coach in the crime. Or say obeba amfud ababe miracle. Enya di ebesi. Miracles na ya na esisi no. Is see against certain team. No to look at this pattern. This is Liverpool in recent times. Say Liverpool boboa. City show 4. City and show 4. Wolves mona ultimately air finding way around them. Liverpool got a show because Hospes I nim so muso to my emre pa. Ana omode omu coach I got to do adwuma no. Onu create me ball 1-1. Brighton a show. PSG show. Na PSG team na me to all no. So I have resource here who go through. PSG know everything better than all these teams, including Manchester City. It's about character. Last season, now you were in a good form. Oko send 1-0. Obabe shell. And then from every angle, from the angle of attackers, the Liverpool attack and yes sharp as compared to the PSG attack. If you are talking about midfield control, adia ba and no may come Bayern Munich in Manchester City game no. Bayern Madrid, Man City Madrid say the Bayern for ni be an City for ni was a controller in middle in the shape of Joshua Kimmich. No to and right here Vitinha Juma Oye. He controlled the midfield. And Sadia no control midfield no. Ubebi san so beba amfo ntimi san be control na. Obesa ba be control. Nti e hemfa na ode be show mo. Do Liverpool aye be pain. But nenye a dismantle Liverpool team like this. I lack the element of character. Because to come back, you need character. And slot in tray say, or you coach or a character no to engineer a comeback. Which I think is game over for Liverpool. And sending no mabeko and Yami Aduma next season. So you have to uncommon so I let you to me by here Juma be our Spotify company a GOB answer. Na and now team in common na me emphasis power a year basse chiro. And then now share Pau Kwasi. I still have problems with defenders some your last manner. Still omsaya those tackles. Should you see that tackle led to a red card, reducing the ability of Barcelona to beat a physical, well-drilled, well-structured defense like Atletico. Omo crime told you omo ball 11-11 na obre because ubenya chance e wure mu no. Now also could do red card. Then free kick nearby, and one is create a goal scoring opportunity. Emma Julian Alvarez, Ecobo born at water. It would say, I didn't see, Federico Valverde be paying Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid, Supercopa España final. Ucha Abrantia Freno, Alvaro Morata, last man, no to Chano. But I don't know how minutes now can no more extra time of the game. And a man, Federico Valverde could chance a channel because to make it was a proper sacrifice. To say, ye Jamorata man the bon cotoneta game ye no breachable. But in yesterday's game, there was time, so that tackle was not necessary. And me yani jibaya jinwo basa for no some pe Bastoni no. O say Italy. Bastoni ko yes am from so na bia. and then Paul Kubasi akoye bi. It appears that maybe this might be just 2 matches, but the level of maturity, should they go in for him? How would they never combine it with Paul Kubasi no too? And no Abasa defense let you down. Right. And we need to give credit to Diego Simon Mizutu. And now Tia Jumanase. The players are committed to the coach. When you're the first win our company over years when it comes to Champions League. But the interesting aspect is Barca ekoje 4 our Copa del Rey ebe share 3 wo company. But se wo ba mimi homework where by default now Barca need to go all out and make sure they are getting the first goal and getting another goal without Atletico Madrid getting a response. It makes the job a bit difficult.
Thank you.
But here when you say Lamine Yamal the hero of Barcelona these days in big matches he's not really showing up.
Okay.
Against this is any records in big matches. PSG, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. This season, these are the big teams.
Good.
He's not getting a goal and he's not getting an assist. Do ball no bebo. The take ons no be ye. Ye be na the ratings here. But the final delivery the ball ne koto atinem no. It looks like the big matches no. Lamar has not really imposed himself that much.
Okay.
It makes the job a bit difficult for Barcelona or the next game on Bahakobom too.
That's it. So that's it. As a customer, you don't see any reversal.
There be. Yeah, Conada.
You are done. Okay. I'm ambassador. 2-0. Oh, okay.
Say next week.
Next week, yeah.
And then next week.
Tuesday, yeah.
I'm more a road safety commission for Barcelona pay.
Mama.
Road safety commission. I'm more Barcelona and pay pa.
Obiajuma say.
Nipan kwa husumia.
I'm about road safety. Oh no boy.
I'm more Mabaso. Na omaya ade tutu. Esi nipa ya ade osa ye. Nti ya mo Mabaso. Nse ayi da by Tuesday and I'm very raised this issue. And I'm raised that say can I see a friend of Bozio someone I'll be a human say Ghana na deba Ghana deba kwa debi adeba kwa Ghana ha yenti ase ne sems tutu ye jijia
man kan trom say mamu nkospia na bibisa tutu ya police for ne camera ni ko
o de yenye di hia nwie kire be de fata why yenye di hia ne sisi
police for no ana
and me bo Mabaso because America o mode sa aka na tutu okwan so no so to nyamrika papa
the driver for na gu ka ura for na jumo
nyamrika papa adai tinipa nkwa ho nya mo
na wo dream grand zeba no car na ho ya no bi ngwa me buzo asempa chopi we de me mata me question A
uko station ho
question A uko ho car na wo ho no na ewe bi ngwa
enye no nkwa ba we na do
se car de ba ku ne two at the time
na what na bi mu da
David
so wakubi akabete ana wahie bia woni bia bonsa ho a angasem na ye kan kabete ase why so what na bi mana ni bia bonsa ho
me de na ha me se nkrofo lawyer no nkrofo adwuma wo de kan nkrofo ha invest wo mpa o
abi ko bi akra 100
tama ade we and last for more than 1 week
so short distance so metimi
be biom beko na the corner go phone kon ko be o Ghana
for David
obi drive reckless me aka chance so drive reckless
on the records na the number of times as I can
na ai basa kasa na ba e bofo ma woni mpado do
enyi mpado
ana woni do e bofo na woni do e bofo
the number of times e bofo
it is so ahina nya accident there was na ahina
example a woman
na records na
I saying records na saying
omo kame na mfa
I saying obi anko faster change man go omo fu say go ojo adwuma na omo asore tia
wo wa ma mo we no ma na tuto uko amba omo na to
na na ede na amu ye
omo ade
because accident cars bie no anya accident
A driver, if you drive recklessly, you will be accident. Accident.
Distance, you know, we can want to move.
Side distance. As my about for okay.
Distance.
VIP bus. So to VIP bus. When I was this war. Near see a dear pan, I'm to be now to so say we are passing. It's in a bus, accident, away, and the whole member. So to mention us, the member. I think one good decision to road safety for take care of support one of us because say be car for one drivers they can no much Messi so Messi will be a bones and who kwan so da and what the young Champions League so you ever heard the next step no but a good decision the power no taking no
after when we say there's about 4 canon I'm recall you we also come more warning say
one is say
free necro moye saibe mu se
enro boaso kwan so he
na driver for man go twika na aka no
go twi edu ho so e kan bizoto enra Liverpool 2-0 to PSG. Last season Liverpool ni PSG boy our Champions League was it the quarter final or the round of 16
akasema ka make bi a chopa o ti doka o fanka kwa nzo bi o yere tin kan ya and just o fanka kwa so ti obi a o
last season e ball Liverpool ni PSG game no ye wi no na enye score line we and a PSG they call return leg 1-4. And look at the say draw. Liverpool share 1-0. And no share Liverpool 2-1. But for 1-0. Okay, and I'm called penalties. Okay.
You see around this time.
Okay. PSG dominates our game no. But I'm to tell you about 2-1 at the end of one. Now, with the Liverpool, Ejina baby na the PSG Jina baby. Clearly, who they decline in the Liverpool team compared to last season, you know. Even though Omo winning last season, you know. But who be a Liverpool no mujan last season. And then no Liverpool na here na. See the no clear cancel Liverpool team number from pa. Free no matter no more their bench and ready and no thing. Menkai the last time I who Liverpool won the European game. Na yenya side we and find the level of what. Whether side not more European trophies than Liverpool. This be a Liverpool against Real Madrid. It be a Liverpool against AC Milan. It be a Liverpool at a particular point against Bayern Munich and I say even Barcelona. And at the end of the day, Bema Boada. The only thing I won't say Liverpool, yes, and Liverpool supporters shall won't say Liverpool players and shall won't say Liverpool never ball. The gap was too huge. To the question I want to say. And then suddenly, team last season no G Premier League. Even PSG no G Champions League last season no. Zoto. O'Brien san only Liverpool film. And no actually game ni carefully. May I surprise at the coach. Yes, Liverpool can sight no one Zoto. Mutimi ma a memorable Champions League night. But o share no game na. Menya sure say next week here kwan for that. Obenya hoto so say Liverpool be PSG film. Liverpool team number from pa because Liverpool were not attacking PSG. PSG dominated game no. Liverpool were among creative chances. And yet Liverpool were Europe near. Even that season, Barcelona show more train on the score line. No. The first leg was Camp Nou. Yes, Barcelona dominated, but not to this level. Said the Obed Kaino, and when Maka say. Liverpool is a big club. Coach wasn't quite dada. So Liverpool jana kwanda dada. Because we need league just last season. And now for the Premier League, Liverpool the six. A Kauji League in the crowd the following season, 1 year the crown. You should be among the top 3 or even the top 4. Enra, sir, offer the 2 teams are. Zoto. Makasa de we meka akwa mana akwa kwisi say ene ball na ye bɔ no ababe ye coaches ebre se wo coach nya de abo no mu bi eno wo hwe Luis Enrique PSG na wo hwe ani slot Liverpool a wo se wo eba coach na gab ne wa hwe PSG team no yes wahyehyɛ the first 11 obia wɔ ne position mamema one example so to yenyusu Nuno Mendes a obo mo left back emfanye example na no pay on paper Nuno Mendes a left back but yembo game ni wie no player na obo left back no ubo say wa occupy about 5 positions on the pitch at a point ubo no obo as left sided center back at a point no abebo as a Mazela part of a 3-man midfield at a point no obo as a typical attacking winger even at a point you to know operate as a number 10 Ofa João Neves, the same thing. Ofa Vitinha, who is their deep line playmaker. For Desiree Dio, for Dembele, for Kvaratskhelia. How these players rotate on the pitch about multiple positions. And my wife PSG gamer. Yes, the quality no ho because for Kvaratskhelia, he was a top 3 performer in the Italian Serie A before Sanofio. Osman Dembele talent untimi question since Nidia no bo renew ko Borussia Dortmund. Desiree Dio same thing. Vitinha yes on a rough path during his career. Tiso ba Wolves nyoma nkoye then oko Portugal ko bo Porto establishing ho asanam to toko PSG. Etuoki ka PSG players ni boma. Yes talent ne wo ho. But what the coach is doing with these players no. And only ade ba kwa me feel say Yentimi take anything away from Luis Enrique. How he has built this PSG team. And it's very difficult for any club to play against them. Yes, that is season nkoye. But I come here say how Enrique prepared PSG team the last season, Mombaji Champions League. Because last season, yes, almost dominated the French league. But in Europe, so they were struggling. Top 8 in Oman Remo. By the time they drew the last hurdle of the season, PSG was the best side. Now, Enra Bono, yes, Liverpool more Bayern Munich this season. Liverpool more Real Madrid. Liverpool more Barcelona. Yeah, most Madrid one day, but me can't say stage with me too. Ofa sa teams yambo momudia. Bayern Munich was so based on what Vincent Company decided to show this season. But me share Enra PSG in the Liverpool game no. Scoreline is the true reflection of Bona PSG boy no. Reason they say to omo create a lot of chances. Aketia no pa ye can the PSG convert to omo chances are. We should be talking about 5-6 goals against Liverpool. Enti Amfoda a stadium na to on European night. A team sorry a punish clubs when even yeah, Baba Bowa Amford no scoreline in favor Liverpool no. From another game now, me share Liverpool team ni there. Heading. Liverpool will need like 22 players on the pitch to start against PSG 11 players as I no team eliminate them. Maybe no better sa to next week because the guy been coaching the player quality. I know PSG than the dino. I don't think Liverpool will survive ever Amford. Nyame yadman next week. Barcelona ne Atletico Madrid. Mamenka Julian Alvarez asembi ewa ha. Oye one player Mzutu. Maybe he will not give you the number of goals a Hurricane at the Bemau and as a Haaland the Bemau and now Lewandowski the Bemau. And what we are even seeing from Kylian Mbappe the last 2 seasons at Real Madrid. But also on the Sunday idea. He is a complete striker. Again, a man is a complete striker. There are nice Atletico Madrid betting 5-0, but you not see him scoring. No, you be before. When it comes to hold that play, or you need to perfection at the man Atletico Madrid. Eba say even Medford when Atletico Madrid they per control. Otimi joined the Medford at the sa control the man Atletico Madrid. And at the same time, dead ball situation, no free kick now share you know. So to look at the technique. It's yana yemi ya say. Si Adobe ko jina number 9. Nam so to ya bobo awie wan hye go. Bibi e be kan fa player no say wan hye go. Enti that means onya de. But there are other things are. Some players no more to say Julian Alvarez momo ya. Is it true? Born there be a can say yes, goal share is the most important thing in football. But before I sign a ball ko to atena no. Just ye bibi ansa na ball na kwa koto net nim. Etimi mi obi a there be a say when we are judging players, especially you say obi assist away. Na me mama o chance, one mama o chance, mama o pass, only goalkeeper. Wa bobo na to akone. Bizo boni ameye ne de hen. Aye de assist be jeje me.
Ava mani.
No but Enra. La me yama the pass be mama Rashford.
Yeah.
Share the quality of the pass. Now Rashford, yes, what Danny goalkeeper no abobo yabo outside net. If you say, "Wa ma assist." How? But over the game in general, so the difference between the two teams was the record, and Oshe, the experience of Diego Simeone when it comes to European football. On your coaches' names, to between 10 players na show no. Barcelona also even had their moments, even time on ball with 10 players. No, there are few sides in the game with 10 players. They will still try to control the game. It be a Barcelona, it be a Pep Guardiola Manchester City. But if there's one game, Abema Boda, me feel say, we are ahead that game. And Barcelona team na they bakwa eba sisi ni say. The Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, and Komodino, the two players do Lamine Yamal so to take him out of a game. Especially say Barcelona kobo game na Lamine Yamal ko agina park so a reduce the attacking quality. But another option to say Bayern Munich ne Real Madrid boy. But once a man first started that debate no, Mikel Olise ne Lamine Yamal. Man for so Mikel Olise ya de chen Lamine Yamal bi so Lamine Yamal ya de chen Mikel Olise. Se Bayern Munich bobo no more Luis Diaz, no more Mikel Olise. Is it true? The number of players when Mikel Olise ya attack on the corner so no. So better because Omoni said there is another winger. Oh yeah, equally dangerous to say Mikel Olise. Luis Diaz. It's Barcelona about games. Never say be a game on with only Rafinha. No Lamine Yamal. Barcelona will struggle. Barcelona about games. They be only Lamine Yamal, Rafinha. They will struggle. But sometimes, on say those players are magicians. And at a point, now for game no one able. The number of Atletico Madrid players will take you on. Or shoot you in a player the night was able to be able to no conchain. Yes, you need quality players to win games, but you need other players to support those quality players. It's what Barcelona was lacking. And it's a Marcus Rashford and turning into Rafinha. And to say the weekend, the boy against Atletico Madrid, he was one of the best players on the pitch. Against Atletico Madrid or Metropolitano. But Enra de Yehu Rashford is to Oyesa. Okay. Atletico Madrid beko game especially on how good Omoye when they defend. Second leg as favorite to qualify, but yen take a break was our game no. The two yen take a break kakra. You got yen take a break.
Second leg.
Yen take a break kakra. A game ya we you be ko chi kakra kra extra time. Yen take a break kakra.
Hey, 2-0.
Yen take a break.
Break.
What's the American say?
It's not a done deal.
It's not a done deal. Okay. Compared to the Liverpool PSG game.
Okay.
Who compared games ni me na born and run. To say no how much na me share Real Madrid ne Bayern Munich. Watching the game again, so to and no crowd yenye careful.
Okay. Who first half and second half,
yeah, my share my
no highlights.
No how much na me say
I could teach that eta dan you.
Yes, but say Real Madrid game plan of the core game was to sit deep and hit.
Okay. That option. They will have to go all out.
And on say, remember what I had you. Your ball game, you were the best player on the pitch was Bayern Munich goalkeeper. Didn't you?
Normal body ever.
Okay.
Normal body. Oh yeah, dear.
He was the best player on the pitch.
Okay.
And the chess said.
And the guys almost messaging I got by JD. I who is a band there? I said more, and I done deal. Bam Nico. Of course. Look, first now Bam Nico. Yes, yeah. Who's on anything? Still, of course. Oh, okay.
Marine and I'm a jazz supporter.
Yeah.
And you know, by the way, one of the teams that winning Champions League bonum count. What are they?
So me for and
the teams is what
I'm here for.
My man of more prominent even at Atletico in Barcelona. Because Liverpool have seen that night and they go over 10 Saturday. Barcelona there, you don't. And if Barcelona against Atletico Madrid, I say, and the Messi move in the Champions League, sir. So I check it. I will go back and check. Okay. And the Messi Atletico move Barcelona film or Champions League. So yes,
I said Real Madrid for that. Oh
yes. Yes. But I show me for that.
But Champions League will be anyone in Bochen.
That is true. I'll tell you and I'm Moreno in the Champions League. So I agree with you. But I'll give that even Atletico the other side here for one conclusion saying.
Babo, young boy, and our captain is starting.
We are not.
Okay.
Pressure is on us to beat us, but we are going to shut up the shots on them. They don't score a lot of goals. Once you get a goal against them, they open up. We will make them feel we are at home. We will make them suffer. Coach Nana Ajiman.
Our coach is almost some kind different from baby dear no.
Sir.
So you don't hear coaches elsewhere. And they give, and now we won't make us say disrespect. Like we ask it or yabom.
I can be actually kakra. I can be actually kakra.
I'm saying issue kakra or the Ebemi. Na me pen bro for net because challenge ko to coach no.
Yeah, and asema can you mood
or challenge.
O say has team omo nhye more goals and here one.
No omo nhye more goals. Bajo. Omni has one actually goal.
Omo nhye has.
My check but be producers no.
Apart from 11 wonders. Team dey no has actually goals no more. 20 as of now.
Also omo nhye more goals.
20 goals.
And na omo has the ball omo home. Na omo sha ebe for so house ama house open up. O say few time house aba ho no. Draw ni as nya yi na dade. Now this time around no. So omo nya hye nko ade a ene the pressure beto house so ama house open up ama omo etimi aye intisenity bia no. Sekwesi ada omo ka house hye amena.
Pressure actually goes on them. It doesn't really come on us. We have vision. Everybody expects Hasselshoek to beat us. But we also know that Hasselshoek does not score a lot of goals. So once you get one goal against them first, then they tend to open up and probably want to. Once that happens, you have a lot more spaces. So we're also going to be very patient. We're going to shut up shop. We're going to make sure that we also keep our lines very tight. And if we are able to get the first goal against them, then of course they don't have a choice but to open up. And once they do, then we find more spaces. It's going to be a very cagey encounter, but I trust my boys to be able to do more when it comes to this particular field. I think Hearts coming here, it's always difficult ground for them. Although we played 1-1 here, everybody saw the game and chances that we missed and all of that. So I think that they're going to suffer on this particular field. We know that they're going to bring their A game. Of course, they're playing against Vision. They've never lost. So we don't feel any pressure. We're just going to go in, play within our structure, maintain our composure, have the fans behind us, feel that we're at home. We have a record that we fall back on. So I think there's going to be a good continuation on this game.
Coach Nana Ajiman no. O say has for no obema ma fele say o ma ba beto mo fie. O be suje go mo so pa nti no wayo bo mo kakra fine. Has for mo sempa ona mo so mo play league na age. O be hye so age say mutimi hye we am beje league no. If I tell you that we are ready, we don't even have a head coach, but we are preparing. This is the World Cup that we will possibly win. Honorable Kofi Adam set a lofty ambition of winning the World Cup.
I would say that we are preparing. If I tell you that we are ready today, we don't even have a head coach. I see us being ready by the time it's time for us to play first game. Oh no, we should be hopeful. This is a World Cup that I believe I see us doing well. We may not have the best of players as we had maybe in some time, but we still have what it takes for us to go very, very far. Maybe possibly even win the World Cup.
Tama, we
are preparing, no?
Say you go home, Boasso.
Prepare park no so na say nipa de ombeko no we go prepare team no be president ehun na anu ya if you omo ye de biem what team no ye da
who na amayo konama ya coach kwan no but you know prepare no process of
prepare say you go for coach
you pick coach abeka hu because you pick a better coach a better coach no betimi put here
na coach pick say
say because the team will prepare o go for coach kan.
Of course.
Now so many go mu good dada. You happen to go for be.
So no go for be no you are the same pan o no. Obe fan o.
Why na go for no you dey chen why?
Oh baby baba. Oh don't worry.
E chen why mu? E chen tukia mu.
Oh there.
E chen why? You why? Sia. Minister kura na say o ha dwunu.
The FA The FA have come very far. Between Friday and Monday, we will announce the new Black Stars head coach. Honorable Kofi Adams give a hint of when the new coach will be announced.
Hopefully, if by this weekend we don't announce the coach, latest by Monday, we should be able to come very far. They still have just a few more to talk to, and when they finish talking to those few, maybe by Friday, take a decision. So you either between Friday and Monday, we should be able to let you know.
Tama, Monday, Mushe.
Monday.
Say Ochinano.
Sorry, Chano abe.
Minyan
chana, nyese mingwechi ba. Minyan chana. Mr. Wa. Mi story ye, chana story. And okay je. Blast abo amorini.
Meeting ase.
O za suggestion ye ni obi
how quickly omo tugu ye no.
Say scan ye ni. Yeah, quickly. If we had money, many so say betuma for be over better than our money.
But they offer them to within a short period, the coach be interested to take it to.
Amorin. Manchester United coach has some now can you?
The coach here funny. They all pay. He is going to earn around over $120,000
for the 3 months.
Yeah, month be to
36,000. 360,000.
Yeah. And Yamano say ultimately the Black Stars qualify for the group or bonus or beje where round of 16 quarter-final, semi-final. And he also taking a signing on fee.
3 months.
Yeah.
Temporary job.
Okay, so you see the stakes are high. So
what is a temporary job?
And that temporary job. So I don't get temporary money. What is it? 9 million. Yeah. So wait till the
aqua. Good money, Mamorin, but.
Now, sir, I'm already winning 1 month catching winning at Manchester United.
Oh, says you
how much was thinking. Now the compensation quite a million.
Say on your Juma.
We won't pay back a dime. You showed our matches and demand your money back. Ho United shoot down FA letter demanding for their 1 million Ghana cedis. Tama, information I pick say FA for no the krata ekoma Ho for no. Say some job on anybody ah.
Krata no go grow nim say krata no ekwa.
I say
you are working.
Based upon koma edi no. Yet say FA for no be track koma say some job on anybody and mumfa $1 million, 1 million Ghana cedis.
So our money was on 125,000 a week, pounds a week. A week.
He will take it.
A week, 125,000 per week. We don't do very well.
Eddie,
Papa,
now, or in your Kubusa, now I don't want year matches.
and on mobile on Babaji Scano. Tom say Scano Omuntia. Interesting.
I'm man to teach can be. So we come to teach can be. I'm saying as straightforward as they are claiming.
Captain. Nana Pinka has reached out to the Bejos manager. And Tomo Henoma result.
That's why
this is more of a legal issue, but then I think that my job stands clear as far as Hohoy deciding to quit the league in your concern. So if you say the FA will have to go for their money, the FA have to chase them for their money.
Which money?
The car be our benefit because of the league now over the side of Momo.
Benefit.
No, that benefit.
At the bottom of Mama.
Oh, league now is about 31 matches.
You're in league in 28.
28 no more.
Not that per the arrangement, no.
I remember.
So
I remember just yeah.
Something about me camera.
So can't say no. It was a per the arrangement.
GPL regulation 2025. How a consent to it, almost sign edit to because you make a declaration our club licensing then the moment about declaration it is that you've accepted.
I'm surprised at the argument.
The argument in
the GFA's premise was that they were going to be fair, and what says they were not fair.
And what I paid and the woman said 1 year fair never continue.
Oh, but that's basic.
You have to contest it at the court.
Exactly.
You have to contest at the court. But
exactly.
At the end of the day, the FA me, I am not for the FA so much. Say the FA now,
Obianka so beautiful. We say a contest.
Yes. But then so under next circumstance, and we know that they are trying to now. Oh, you know, when I what for lives you know. So I remember you saying, he said, all these and some now as a hearsay, alleged, unya ibia. Because I'm not making such a no. So one, how high for Adia no Mujan so pa the a jaiba kono. Aside say one, your mom 3 match suspension. In which suspension by Yenti on once in the ball. First match, you know, against Dreams. Uncle Lucy. Prior to that, no one commented.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby, Uncle Lucy, no one say, hey, I feel yes, or what to say. And she said, be a coso. As I'm saying, no, and quote into their favor. And for that, teams don't know more compete no. And I got to give them to any Dharma clubs in the. But I know be young, we say, you clubs no. One, call for no allegation was that on game against 11 Wonders, now Mokobon War. No Mokobon War. So
that me cry the facts of that case. Now members see a certain premise. Okay, but it's really didn't come say. So what my madam in Sasha DBC. On the premises say I didn't know air call you or come. Now say do baby na me hwe. Not what I was promised. It's not what I'm seeing. What do you mean say? And I'm saying madam in Sasha seeing you know. He's a me womb.
And I also contest say
me mean say no I'm not saying say oh for no case and omni case.
I'm just saying.
No na me ko. But say yeah man akwa say. We jai bunti fasika bra no. And I me say first, it has to be established. Say, Jana na mi jai bono. Not we see ni enye me hwe. But say, obitimi establish say esisie pa na course wa. You cannot ask me to bring money.
I like that, you know. Say obitimi establish.
That is my point, you know. That's my point.
Because
one someone say a automatic, you know.
So I want Atiasia ko sign this not under duress.
No, knowing that you be fair. And then the rest are
yes, and one go the question of fairness.
Oh no, say fairness there, that is a basic assumption. What is it? You go with saying at the end of say fair now. You are supposed to be.
And if I'm to go by the premises of then I would say
because we don't have the facts.
Fantastic.
But the member send the back. Say Mom friend said the fact that I've signed a document and just say dobe mi biano. So what I say dobe na say go for our any and go forward. Hoping that will be very responsible. Na me ba fear now the masumbo now okona me ba na me kona me worry be ma.
So now what because I like the baby or can say if they are able to prove
So the GFS also be able to prove every annual no die.
FND minimum so beka. I didn't see it.
And they are ready to see. And then let us say in any born cry 28 mambo 30.
There was no agreement. There was no agreement that
but there was no agreement so basis will be.
The agreement is that what she says obebo. Was there any club?
But was
any club intended to withdraw from any competition must give notice of its intention to do so to the GFA not later than 2 months before the commencement of the competition. To a club failed to comply with this regulation, the association shall have the power to compel such offending club to refund any expenses incurred and take such further action as it may deem fit. My premises.
2 months near really. And what's this makume?
And how don't know
there was for some 2 months answer. I didn't use him and Nanny. I mean, 2 months.
So more than 24 hours.
I'm so
less than 24 hours.
That's
how communication may be all officials in the crowd do. I was so say, yes, you know. Almost so very difficult for you to team. No,
Ghana born like a travel the job. My doing not to go.
And I'm the make up, you know. No, and I make up. And then we cry.
So bad good, but you're going.
Last time I said, Juman and common, interesting. Na as I say enibrebe because driver ni a odi atu kwan maako 5 ni nyina yekonya accident de ye kwa akwantu ofofre say careful pa say de wo san kwotena steer na anima say careful say efifui na say coach so mafa nyina say ko wie compensation ne o man ni nyina ata akire say empamo me accident pa Sika Kono, Pamusika Kono, na manfo Busiwaha. And that was the first appointment of this. Yes, of this Ketio Security administration in terms of appointing a coach. On said, Ebukrana Ketting was a meeting near the emphasis no him, but if falls under your regime, a kuya you get the applause and kuyam so too, yababochi. That's point number 1. After CK, any Jampuko Milo dear, his involvement, the press conference, Nase, Momume, na supporters group in Chenia, no more bono, so too, not was a way dear, no opinion himself, Befa. A tete, passa, ye free half combined to two, ye Pamu Milo. After the no Ayama, Ghana, and the first coming, not Ghana, and Nibia, Techrisi, and Pamu Milo Manenko. Then, Otuado Chris Hutton World Cup massive disaster wakata. Chris Hutton take over AFCON Côte d'Ivoire massive disappointment so too. Otuado asamba biem enene yadu kodu Germany ye jana hoso ontena wa we kra de hu hia se san beba na Ghana asan twa ticket for frama. Inti se na kwanya san ba foforo ne ye befa coach a yentimi ntina se nhwe ha because there's one aspect of the conversation amount for agent cost, which is the compensations here they made these coaches. I'm so to amount for agent cost, but the Pamu Sika corner and the contract and so in a see 2 years Camano. Your Pamu Milo, so too now when Yangura even half of his contract near see 2 years Camano. Chris Hutton Otuado, where I am Pamu Milo to look at the figures ever 500,000 euros now from him, he be quick as a bit me close to 1 million. And this is huge. Yes, I didn't develop a game in the bar. So if you are going to appoint another coach, you won't mean tenacity because a cannibal young call F Sika FIFA de free and then the headquarters Abre F you could free. A Ghana for Sikanam to you could free. A dinner and an unknown from a near Mwakakra. But my main interest, as to see a coach in a long term, we man a short term. SSF condition, Bishop, so called World Cup, no failure. Ghana beat me up.
Well, failure. Say there's a money, Juma, so that whether
long term or short term, It's a short term, the NS Japan World Cup now. It's a long term, so they are. Then there should be conditions be protected the pocket of the state. Maybe a dinner be banned there. To what do a lower standard ninti as a camp coach for
Paulo Bento ya kana semi. Wakoko World Cup
Matias me say to what do a lower standard 90 no. Eya na be din so be kasaka so we ntimi nya adwuma no. No to. De bi ode adwuma na be duru no. The mia eni a coaches be brogan on betimi aye adwuma no. Nti e man ye din. But my point is there are certain things we need to look at. One, we need somebody or the track record or a proven. So within a short time or a tactical brilliance to find the right system to get the best out of our players. To a place ni bi obaby. Omo aye one omo aye free from ya.
Actually, yeah, assume say is the Paulo Bento guy. Let's assume.
Okay.
You was all come. Okay. Managerial career. 2004 to 2005 Sporting CP youth coach. 2005-2009 Sporting CP. 2010-2014 Portugal. 2016 Cruzeiro. 2016-17 Olympiacos. 2017-2018 Chongqing Elifan. 2017-22 South Korea. 2023-2025 United Arab Emirates. Akwan carry and ban ever for who say he started so well. Sporting CP, Portugal, Cruzeiro, Olympiacos, Changin Lifan, South Korea, United Arab Emirates. As a now or 2025, no or drop kakra. But I think that this CV is not bad for Ghana. Somebody who has been on the dugout for Sporting CP for years.
To Sporting CP, yeah. After Sporting CP, no.
He coached Portugal for 4 years. The Portuguese national Cristiano Ronaldo played under him.
Okay.
Or the Portugal World Cup. So I think that to coach Portugal under Cristiano Ronaldo, managing egos will not be a problem.
Okay.
He's managed Bruno Fernandes more.
Bruno Mumbasa.
So I'm quite an paying for crowd. Honest. Play as a coach, manager. Taka di Portugal. And the Portuguese cap. Oje Mienu. Super Taka Candido de Oliveira de Nusojibi. Taka the Liga runner-up for the second Mienu League. Olympiacos. He won the Greece League. South Korea. EF Championship individual. Yanka World Cup the Okoye. Korea so FA Coach of the Year. Korea 2022. By Ghana standard, this is good.
Oh, by the standard of Otuo-Acheampong the way.
Even before Otuo-Acheampong.
Yeah.
Before Otuo-Acheampong say it's fine.
But mean
say me lo no money we be.
It were for 3 months and now for long term.
For the World Cup.
Okay. Key questions. Number 1. Or that ability. Say within a short time, obetimi assemble a solid team.
You don't see that. You don't see that on the CV.
For short a competition. That's the first thing. Because there are limited friendly matches for this coach. 2. So obetimi aye say adwuma within a short time. So you enough knowledge regards to team now about before adwuma and even the terrain.
That's also my interview.
When you have terrain now, to your one year baby year bebono. Why you do more happy na? Or the track record say the African players are na. That is also a very important question. Okay. Management of ego them to musu why you do Portugal and
Ronaldo.
Tiemfan say try the tourne or catch we set tenase now modern bone durani.
Ronaldo amanda him.
No, ye jitum or the emfan man. But I still have my doubts with regards to the whole process.
Okay.
I think someone who understands the African terrain
will be better.
Will be much better.
Okay.
Somebody
but what can be on Africa?
Debbie.
Oh
yes, some have. Number 1, Benjamin Asare. ana Tisiki omo nyina mfiri ana koy
kone
oto kon de say oyi Bayern Munich training ti
ba de obebe bia de ba ko ne yese no Ghana ni bi oba bi o ya de bi o mfa no man me ka se efro bi ama sa de no ni film
oba no eyo obia zoto eyo obia yen ya ha say no wote ya agro na se oto wote ya agro na se yen ne ti ha no onim the problems it's quite pathetic the process we are going. In fact, the Abi Renan would have been the best option for us.
Them only available.
Okay. He would have been the best option than
to
for you on the board.
Young boy. Na just anyway.
Say coach is here boom. At least some experience with national team they never bad.
Yeah.
Fernando Santos. And Paulo Bento. They are almost with national team. One a day Portugal 2016 European Cup now.
Hey. And that's how we are dating.
Say baby I do there. It looks like a day Ebeko Portugal. Ebeko Portugal kofa coach from Portugal. And now we coach is me no am to me bo mudin a. Obia record one national team to at least enye bad. And I share clubs no my coach na. With their CVs. Okay. Since Orake to Kekube FA president now. But I think say 2 coaches mu be
71 years.
I say you short term you young long term. You po bi okoto tournament obetin the results aba.
Okay.
And Mizoto he has tournament experience. Paulo Bento so tournament experience. Oh, and a stage now when you hear a particular coach, Mizoto football is the most easiest style to play in football. A teams almost set up in a defensive structure. World Cup here, Koya Ghana and Nina Peso World Cup Nibia, and as over World Cup Nibia. Assemble Kwame say, Coach na yebe fanamana baby coach blasters no. O me bobo te say Pep Guardiola team. Resource. Ya share your call. To say the melody call 2010 no. Sa coach ni bi ni yebe fa.
But we are coaching more. We see you know straight.
No way. On say Bento ne de Portugal call was it Euro 2012. The Portugal do semi-final finish on penalties. And Fernando Santos ne de Portugal call to 2016. And also coachy before be coach the Portuguese national team, coach the Greece national team.
No, Panathinaikos.
Yes, and no coach Greece national team. On the show to Riga now.
Yeah, and he coached Benfica.
Or qualify to the World Cup.
Besiktas.
So them qualify to the European Championship. And some over Portugal.
Three different national teams.
Yes, and the records with the national teams our coach him to any bad.
Poland, Azerbaijan, Greece, Portugal.
Yeah, the records with the national teams any bad. It is a Udo Mummy no esu so yi back there. I think at this stage the two Fernando Santos ebe fit into your job no more than Paulo Bento. Na Bento kwa man for nkayo. Ye call 2014 World Cup no. 2014 World Cup na Portugal she 2-1 no. Ona na Portugal national team coach. Paulo Bento na coach Portuguese national team no. But I think say
we know
Fernando Santos no.
We want theater.
Fernando Santos need to take hard decisions. So to me take hard decisions. Ono on fa ho oni Ronaldo problem at the 2022 World Cup. So to me say.
That's open the day they were calling Dina Obo.
The other day. The other one, but I analyze the issue.
Hey, you have got him running. Yeah, nice coach. Also,
coach,
was it only the
and I was just asking my
but you never saw time.
It is stage now, you know. You hear coach, I'm to and your boy F. Abokakobon will walk up. But coach Obama to obey my resource. And between the two, the two, Ofa Bia, Paulo Bento, Bia, Fernando Santos, I better than Paulo Bento, because a Paulo Bento at the Portugal call 2012 European Championship semi-final. we do the Portugal ko European Championship akwa G 2016 and World Cup was been to the South Korea about World Cup edo mo ko mo first knockout stage appearance ofa we so to tournaments our coach no so my Greece knockout stage Portugal national team at the 2018 before I send a Uruguay baby you my film was it the round of 16 on said a game a Uruguay for brepa it me feel say
we no experience
so and Portugal generation of manage any generation numbers to more a lot of stars and to even satisfy them and get results no a problem ti media kamenya say me come on take decision there I think for that short period number 2 here will be a opia hey Fernando Santos now we semenyo na you could so be our coach Portugal do makoji European Cup
coach Ronaldo
we a blaster player ko abefere no so on the match we a blaster player ko abefere no and understand so no time here you woman
and one na kan we in a film there was a third person
oh you know me the kan Carlos Cruz
on them job in that on the film it's no ja coach Cruz
say bibia sesa
Manchester United
yes character on na
so mu yi na
so coach Saudi Arabia na yi nyina national team ben it be to say bibia sesa na nkopem mo china there I think between these two coaches by Monday one be blasters ko gise bibi sunku bi si
na sana kwesi apia di o wan no mo ye film
so me catch us kwesi ni de no zutu na omampanyin ne wish ni bi no say the blasters should go to the World Cup
with the local coach.
They said the 2022 World Cup na do insist say Otuado omunko fanem na no fa blasters nko World Cup no sana na omampanyin ni pe but omo trans na mzo omo didi nkomo na no omatimi atry convince omampanyin
okay
say stage na ewom no we need to spend ye be tuesi kapa o and the government is ready to spend ye tuesi kapa
supporters no
ye tuesi kapa na de ma coach na
supporters on dem coach
ye be hwe ha besi e ho United asem no nyambo achina me ba
okay
me kasa case ni bi na mzo to
okay
menya sure say dey say 1 million Ghana cedi ne e ma clubs no so obi anyi ni nkosi si obi na say wo ko say team no mogu no anomungu no ha hono go
team ni hobby
he no
go team no hono akoji ana
David company dey enye ne sa
ade agu zo na se
company collapse ya David agu
so go Krumo Park no so one ever first ye go Tino anasa asia. Okay.
Ase wasam ene aka. Listen now. So se boye pita na wo bon na mu a na wo wi na man koye frofo de. Pacho e gentleman clinic mo ena e ka ho asemi. Na ka jo se dentist e wo ho no e ya kukudam. Ade bia ye wo se ho to say RCT whitening braces jewelry restoration extraction replacement ni nyina no omoye e wo nungwa main station one mo atomic down so kwabenya one about abrepo e ya Bantama High Street Mazi e Canton Road Central Police Station e wo Kofodio mo ho Tadisco Junction CGB Bank honso omo ho e 0598 731 823 0549 906-588 no modern etima ko Genjamin Dental Clinic no maboa masna ye kama Kompi Ghana to nsa de afro se to ade ne nto so 40% de Ghana hayana enta AC e to of epuye ne e kapo na ton ukoto abeto no de oto no a ene tutumirika no obusua monko perform papa party se Samsung Levono Tecno Infinix LG Huawei Itel uto no ne aka cho se abusua shoppe to ade be 1000 Ghana na fe draw no enter o enter pe na nyame yado na otimi edi nkunemu a e peja TV boy smart TV 98 kasepande amount laptop mobile phones na no so ye de ema wo nationwide Kompi Ghana de enye na 030 275 2020 na 0243 143 no anya Kompi Ghana wo som dwenti Dr. Sam to nsa de afro baby a onim no dada no ene make dog there wasesam abrepa first girlfriend station ene baby a yabo modern etimi akọ eni hu yade biara masa yemfa nkodan ye wie pa be ma bedi mensa papa bi won pamu a Dr. Sam ne ka no wasem diabetes ulcer gono candidiasis blood pressure sexual weakness nyina no wo fro 0243 00
1058. I bought 20 motors was a bra physical fear bibrano na fe one cracker no free Germany Japan emfa emma ni nyina no ene se ebuso Toyota Noah Sienta Vet Beta Honda Step Wagon your vozi e ho no mo pese enkai American and Japan cars and farmer mono ni nyina no wono ene ye agenta ebuso bedi huduma e de ama wo ye kokoma se tana so agrika nie na chese efiti na sie ne mo na cars ni bi no display e ho no 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 ne kwakwana captain abano eye Franco die abusuen die nkofo bi ye no ofiri ye nye ne da no se bra blender generator gas and electric stove CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere we pa air condition Nokia Samsung iPhone ni nyina no wo se bro na wuduro jabadwel adum old Melcon Kofo clinic ni ukajetia ho nyina no eye asem den se enyama papa ebeche edi ama Franco die meka ya jam so phone papa pa ni fie no 0245 316969 0245 316969 0501 538605 no so at me about boss player odaroma yenya nkakra nkakra
ayejuma no Liverpool nyawe
oh bibia be ka
nyawe some Captain senior wa and only senior I
love us and to continue my senior 2 to 3 minutes binaja
dem so no mo yabom
but that me
man so be boa wo
yes senior ati wo de wo no wo kan okre
say ya be comedy amen
yes
e te kotoko supporters ye be ku
na mo be ko
obiade on je ye WhatsApp group nti ite mi nyan enko WhatsApp no so enko
na WhatsApp dey say da also senior
phone asem no
anti phone wo fie
obajibo nyamfa ma
say odbema ne
odbema me nti mi nyanko ho nti mi hu ni ekoso o ti
okay
endi obi obeko bi recommend ayi esem amana because o be tracker mbe free abedru takwano na usisi enti ne bebo wa ne esem enti obi okobia na bi shi obutum uduru takwa pa anapa no anu aboba ko
tell usisi
tani obeya usisi ni mu bejo fom na no so de wonim ja wo ta ba fie no
so did you answer
wo ta ba fie no so obebo bidi anu ameki sure say o beba no na bibi da nchei no watimi di no so ayadwuma ni yi endi aboa papa ene wonte bre no kura ekwan ya wutwa no takwa no ene no ansesem no na eyadwuma na mawo no afa 3 points sani ye camera star semi ye pe coach ye bu bodin papa yi minim se sa ne du kotoko so
mo pe ba ko mra kotoko
wo mo wodin bi sa no because ye boka to prayers
200,000 senior ni tu abedi
ai na me ka se ya boka ato prayers ya den na ese ye de wo mo ma obi a wonya yi ene na me ka se e ma no ejomfo mai o de ebusa ejomfo ma so mo boka to garment Holland ntema busa omo se tele ni be na omo de ma wo
mbedo ya de
what in kan kwa no tisi eti tele papa bi wo kumase a ofro ka e de no eba eti sa na tie edu boka to ade a eso boka esiesi ade ni
mate coach
nti e won pa
coach sem de mu obi this season end there
emzo ni coach
enya ende ye kra no empenifo ni mpebi metre
okay captain
na mwai
yes edu eba hospital man kasim ba fi krom anasa akra odoko official town ana na no pa wie de bia na edu ya wada na ya betra wanim na ye kachira mansan wiase nyina se o how ene usisi ede ya no tu uni how se ya de ene usisi de ya emfa ho no age uni how no tu pe SM BTCB na enom na ebesa ya de ama ho ato usoto doctor mo ekọ deep ana mo eye that research we ana hu se endemre mu de sa drobi betimi ama nipa agina preben wagina yie na wa go about the normal duties na wa function well there usoto na SM BTS ana be ye agima no e de ama edu do ni chairman kasim ba fi krom ana so no ni chairman ba bia ye ton your friends say drugs bia say traditional and say you turn drugs bia okwa obenya you know ibi na wato na so dey asa ho ya de say wo kan udidi bia na wano matre ba ko edu anopa ba ko enyeme ba ko de tie ka so udidi bia say do no very strong so when the ha na it come another problem asamba o ko clear problem no asa ko fa another problem enu nti na pese twa say pese what didi aduane ato yam na wado maduro no so betimi dia na sa aduane enche na so betimi anom ansa ye nsi kwan so to so no maduro we ya wo beti asem ti a de bia na so beti ase de bia no yeti wa ye ba radio so na ye ka ho asem so to ya ka se trenya nti ye nya che so oda said the edu eba hospital aka na asem no say until say radio nyina be ka say de bia fe de ye mo advert ni bia no de bia ye we come until say Ghana ni bia be ka che say fe de ya de fa bi sisi ho eno ya de aka so wa fe de ayi nyina ye ho atoye no enzam ma ye ndem so de bia ye be ba afidie so ni aka ho asem aton ade pa e de ama afoforo ade beti bia
na ma fo na no oba kase bi page ani kun na charge ba ko ade ball no say be ma ni nye romantic na romantic ni uni ade ba ko wum bebe bi ho a ade ni nya page say kim onko so oba ni mu na ndru say ode ade no ko ayi no na yo no ajagu na jana dum be wonu ma etam dia u betimi a pray no from anopako siawia
senior or a product user
and sana what me I there no
okasa from experience and man SM no obi a oka wan asem bia so to we the product user and to oka wan asem so to enei edu heba hospital emu ebie ye tretre ya kwam is your number say production no e be kosro na timi reach up to everyone maybe I will be I don't think na enei de bia de beti bia no new kid eba adman so last week na boarding say odalo it was also half a sin and as aziama e ho na odalo ewo ne shops no e half a sin e ho na headquarters na bi waziama na bisotuo omo wo enzima enclaves ni na no baby ti say elibo baby ti say juwaf baby ti say axim any nkronkro na aka ni na to e ho na kwa obenya bi so pese utu so pese otono baako obenya bi every odalo ho obi afre ni enchire ho Oba Kumasi ha Mr. PFA Pharmacy e Tafuni Road Junction Kolinak e wo Ashton Crofon Quantin Poso